Hi YouTube, how are you doing? I'm doing okay, not too bad. Um, I've just had on my mind narcissists, having to, I set a time limit with people, like, I'll say, I've told you this before, but like, if you do this, like on next Tuesday or something, you might have done it 100 times before in my life, but next Tuesday it's over, that type of feeling. Um, that's what I've implemented in my life with people now. And these are people that would take glee in another person's suffering, their mine or your agony is their entertainment. As sick as that sounds, that is how they are. So I give these type of people so much time, and then I'm done. And for the men that still want to combat me like I'm just another man, okay, I told you where I live. Every video, I tell you where I live. So if you want to not treat me like the woman I am, then you're going to deal with the warrior you made. So, yeah, bring it on. You want to go in whatever you call the gymnasium, the dojo, my yard, except not in my house. Um, yeah, I'll jeopardize my safety to combat a man that would consider hurting a woman. Yeah, you bet I will. I'm not backing down. With that, you give me your strength with your dishonor, and you can mark that. But you can think what you want to think. And if you have to feel the need to prove that to yourself and the world, that a man can hurt a woman, that's just fine. If I let you, you probably could. But guess what? I'm not going to let you. And for the people that want me to just be passive and sweet and not say anything, it's just like somebody wanted to visit with me today. And I'm like, no. And they're like, well, like, what did I do? And I'm like, which time? You know, I'm done with this nonsense, these people that don't operate on a stable emotional level. So, and it's not free. And there is justice for people that think that they just did something to another human being and there isn't anything that's going to be rectified. There's no recompense for that. Yeah, there is. People can talk about karma all day long. That doesn't even matter. People are like, well, you don't want to be bitter. No, I'm not bitter, but I'm angry. I'm not mad. Only dogs get mad. People get angry. And I have plenty of reason, thank you, for keeping my angry. And there isn't going to be any mercy with that. I'm not going to care. I don't care anymore about other people and their manipulative ways or any of that. You're playing with fire now because I'm sick of you. It's past disdain, it's gone into hatred. So just get that straight because your hatred has always been there. Mine just arrived. So, no, I'm not gonna just let things go. They say, well, it's just like a tyrant that if you have a king that's a tyrant and that's the only way they can rule people. I tried to guide people with love and friendship, honesty and loyalty, and that wasn't valued. So now you're getting what you fucking made. Excuse me, people. But this is the attitude you should take with these bastards that treat you like a weakling just because you're a nice person or you have kindness within yourself. The only kindness I'm showing is to the worthy. Anybody else, step in my way and see what happens. So, yeah, especially a man. I had some man tell me I have shoulders like a linebacker. No, a linebacker doesn't look good in a dress or a swimsuit like I do. Um, but and I was also told that, like I'm the type of person that could like I what it was is I should be like hooked up to a plow and work in the field or whatever, whatever that was that your little boy self wrote to me. Um, Look how God made you. You don't look good in a suit or a dress. And I just told him I used to do modeling and at least I look good in a swimsuit. So, yeah. Do you feel a little intimidated? Well, guess what? I did plant all the trees in my yard. So the comment, let me look it up for y'all. It was beautiful. I'll tell you this little worm's name too while I'm at it. Ladies, in case you run across this thing, or gentlemen, if you want to see what it is, people like that. It didn't bother me. I'm just bringing it to your attention because this is one of just hundreds of little men. And I know, what's your name? Shakalaka Fucka Lady 0101. Yeah, right, dude. Ew, give me a break. You got shoulders like an NFL linebacker. You can shoulder this burden. Some women were born to work the fields and fell trees. Thank you. It hurt when I was using a chainsaw to keep my children warm. Yeah, fuck you. And be strapped to plows, strong like Clydesdale's girls don't feel sad. Ooh, what the and who the and what? See what I'm saying? What the fuck is that? Yeah, shakalaka, F a lady, whatever. Good luck with all that. I don't think your shoulders are big enough to hug a real woman anyway. So, wow, strapped to a plow. I told him, oh, what did I write? Something like simple. Anybody can work in the fields, 'cause that's what you have for you in your future, by the way. That you thought you were so clever to try and hurt me. I'm happy I have big shoulders, otherwise I would have been dead. And the reason I do is because I started working out when I was a little kid, not a twat that would try and antagonize a woman. Let's see. What did I write back to it? This was 14 hours ago or whatever. 6 hours ago I wrote it. I also modeled and looked great in a swimsuit, born for field work. Any person could be. Think I will stick to non-manual labor from now on. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be using my mind in ways I never have before. So have fun. These people. Sickening. Yeah. What did I do now? Yeah, right. Got any more? Bring it on. I'd probably look better in your suit, too. Like I said, look how God made you. I'm well proportioned. I have no clue. You have a cartoon picture. I have no clue what you even look like. You know? So for you tall ladies out there, or men that are even shorter, or people that have tried to belittle you because of what you look like, F 'em all. You're probably the golden treasures on this planet. You're the ones that will have glorious bodies. You probably already do. You're probably ahead of the game, and that's why they hate you. So just, you'll be okay. You know, that's what people do. If they can't bring you down, if they envy, they ego, or they hate, um, probably maybe he wanted to boff his mommy and now he hates all women his mother's age. Who knows what's going on in these retardos' heads? Or maybe his mother was super cruel to him. Well, if you want more of that, keep talking to me like you're talking to me and I'll give you more. I'm not. People are like, oh, if you're going to lead people, you can't, like, you have to lift them up. I'm only offering my hands to the worthy ones. I'm not out scooping trash off the sidewalks. Got it? And there is no mercy for the weak. And compassion, that's earned now. I don't have compassion for everybody on your level, period. Respect when I first meet you. After that, everything after that's on you. If you come to my channel and antagonize me, that's what you want out of me. I'm going to give it to you. Only thing is, I can't reach you through here. I mean, I'm not opening my doors for somebody to come and visit me and just fucking antagonize me. But if you want to come and be a decent human being, or if somebody actually wants to be a friend of mine, if you value loyalty and all the good things that come with the reality of being an authentic human being, that's cool. If not, and you still want to come over, that's cool too. Because all the nasty stuff and all the broken stuff I've ever had is in there for fuel. Just think about it. When somebody uses a real slick move on you, you don't forget it. You make it part of your arsenal. And some of us have an arsenal that nobody else has. And a lot of you know that out of me. But you could keep playing that isn't a real thing. I might even start crying if I get that upset. And you could say, and people are like, oh, I see red. No, I see my emotions not mattering to cold people, and I will be angry. Don't make anything else out of that after that. That's who you're getting now. So, no revenge? No, there will be retribution as much and as soon as I can help deal that out with all the rest of you that has suffered at the hands of people that used you for entertainment. Your pain for entertainment. Isn't that something? That's something I'm going to forget. So, no. I mean, I fluctuate where I go, uh, I'm not really angry. I don't really care. And then it's like, nah, anger's a good thing once in a while. So, whatever mood I'm in at that time and whatever you want to bring out of me, I'm cool with that. You can pretend it's not scary. I'm not scared, but you can pretend. And you think I will be. I know that. Been there so many times. And you can think it's 'cause of my age or 'cause you're a man, or I still say bring it on. Fuck around and find out. It's one of my favorite things to do if I have to go there with a man. So you either have a friend or you have an enemy. You make up your mind. It's not going to be pleasant, but I'll deal with it. So, so there's that. You know, it's the way it goes. Yeah. I've just had too many people in my life making their trauma my trauma, trying to make their lack of peace, their chaos, my chaos. That's not going to happen. You disturb my peace and you're going to pay for it. And there's ones that thought that was nothing. Well, they're going to live the rest of their life with nothing. I give them nothing. And I don't mean monetary things. When I'm dead, I don't care who gets what. Could care less. Do whatever the fuck you want. You know? Should have just left me alone when all I wanted was a little bit of solace in my life. Solace. Maybe a couple righteous friends. It's not a lot to ask in the world, is it, people? So, hey, if there's anybody in Minnesota, or if you're coming through and you want to go have a cup of coffee, I'm buying. Maybe you want some lunch or something. I'll buy it for you. I don't eat lunch. I don't eat breakfast. Only supper. So, or maybe you want to go out to dinner. I don't know. Male, female, whoever. Whole family. I don't care. It would be on me. Pop in. Say hi. If you respect me enough to say, hey, I want to get to know her. Hey, dinner's on me. You know, why not? It's not a big deal. Or we could barbecue. Or we can fight. Whatever you want to do. When I am thinking about making a road trip coming up here, I might feel compelled. You know, I get like that sometimes. Maybe I'll get on a train and just go. You know, whatever happens, happens. I'm feeling like that. I'm kind of a wandering soul type of person anyway. I've never really felt comfortable or felt at home anywhere. Uh, I don't think any of you are that wild, and I think most of you had mommies that nurtured you. That kind of gives you a disadvantage. It does. Just saying, you know. And when people put that post around, oh, they threw me to the wolves and I came back leading the pack. I gave birth to the pack and always led them. But then I had some that got rabid and tried to turn on me, so I have to take them out. Not to lunch either. They're going to learn what it feels like to have my agony. And it's not going to be my entertainment. It's just their lessons that they're going to live through. So that's justice. And they're going to know my name while they're going through it too. Because yes, it is painful when a man would rather challenge my strength than love me as a person for the amount of love that I have. So, um, when that line is crossed, hmm, I won't kill you, but you're going to get hurt. Either with my mind or physically, one way or another. What you people are doing to me isn't free. You hear that tractor out there? Right now, I can, with my mind, make something happen. Physically. That's what physics is. And mind over matter. And you could say, oh, yeah, that's a joke. Think what you want. I'll give you a for instance. There was this guy unloading some stuff in our yard with a great big semi and a load of fill. He was an asshole. He was a liar. He's a cheater and a conniver and a thief and didn't want to fulfill his side of a bargain. And just so happened when they were trying to unload it, first the hydraulics didn't work and started puking out. And then for some reason, this torque of a tractor just kept going right into the side of his box, and they couldn't stop any of it. It happened too quick, and knocked that thing off the frame of the whole truck. But, and it just so happened I was standing in the window. Did I make that happen, or was I just watching it? What do you think? That's exactly what I can do. Something like that. I could tell you more, but that's enough. That's just a little taste of actual, what they would call alchemy, and what a real master of that can do. Some people, like the satanic force, they're more interested in how they can harm or heal your body, or control other people, or manipulate their minds, or whatever. That's baby stuff. I like working in the ether and understanding how to draw the energy out of the earth, and using my mind in ways that people that know it's not a dark force, it's the use of Mother Nature that they don't have access to because of their dark ways. It's a little more important to be able to actually control the physical than it is to try and manipulate it. So there's only one way to learn that. And that's why I have foreseeance too, visions, because my gifts that people try to ignore but exploit. It's a little more than what I could even explain, but it's real. I'm sure some of you have some of them gifts too, and you know what I'm talking about. Whether people believe in like telepathy or telekinesis, what I was just talking about, or whatever, it doesn't matter. That's a little physics joke. Oh, shit. If you don't mind, you don't matter. How's that? How's that for fucking tyranny, you little bastards? That's how Satan does it, isn't it? You're gonna do this, or you're gonna pay for it. That isn't that the way you lead, with force? Isn't that the only thing these people understand? They understood it was pretty funny when people are bleeding or hurting or crying, and they laughed, or they'd smirk. Yeah, quite the entertainment, huh? Not so funny. And when things start happening to you, you did it to yourself. I'm just going to put that energy out there and apply it. I'm not doing anything you didn't set in motion. Perpetual motion, baby. It gets you every time. I think people feel a shift in the atmosphere they don't quite understand. They will. But like I said, and I'll go back to this again, if you don't see the femininity in me, and you don't care about that, and you don't care about the pains I've suffered, and why I have to remain that warrior, then it's the warrior side you're gonna get. You aren't going to get the protective, loyal, honest, nurturing person. So I just wanted to make that perfectly clear. Forgiveness is not in my vocabulary anymore. It's not a part, and you can say and think whatever you want. You'll be measured on that same level, period. So, all right, everybody. I hope some of you feel like this too. I'm sure you've had people laugh at your pains and whatever and ignore your brilliance or whatever. You know, let them keep doing it because it's not going to last for much longer. In fact, this summer, people that know me are going to see somebody out of me they've never quite seen before. I'll just put it like that. They'll know it was always there, and they tried to push buttons to expose it. But the time wasn't right, and it wasn't that I was trying to hide a part of myself. It was that I was subduing parts that could have annihilated them, and I never did, giving them the benefit of the doubt. Benefits are gone. So, all right. Peace and love from Pine City, Minnesota, USA. Have a good night or day wherever you're at.